Alright guys, how are we fucking feeling today? I hope we're doing good. I hope everyone is profitable, because you should be. If you were listening to me, you should be very profitable. Now, I told you guys, stop listening to all the moon boys. Stop listening to these influencers, these guys that have no idea what they're talking about. These guys that blew up literally just from talking about coins, but not actually predicting them correctly, not actually trading. These people literally make their money and make their following just from talking about stuff, talking about popular things, popular coins, right? This is what they do. Now, I don't have a crystal ball or anything. Obviously, I don't. Nobody does. But I'm about as close as it gets to it. I have been spot on with my predictions, with my trades, telling you guys, warning you guys about what was going on, what's happening. I'm neither bull or bear. I just see what's going on, and I go based off of that. I could care less if the market goes up or down. I look at the chart and I tell you what I see and I trade it. That's it. I told you guys 80K was the target. Let's go look at the charts. Look at how perfectly on the weekly time frame I told you guys. I said all the way up here, around 108K, I said it's coming down. When it breaks below and holds on the weekly time frame, we're definitely going down. I said it's a guarantee. I said that's just a fact. Remember when I told you guys that? Remember when I told you that? Look, the first weekly candle that closed below, bang, bang, bang. I said we're coming down to touch this orange line. What do? Bang. We banged it out. 80K, almost right on the dot. We're off by a few $100s, but nevertheless, I told you this was coming, okay? I said I can't see no type of relief rally until we at least get somewhere around 80K, and we hit 80,600, somewhere around there. Now look, we're bouncing, okay? We're bouncing. What does this mean? What am I doing now with my trades? Okay, we made a lot of profit coming down. Hopefully you did too. Hopefully you listened. I've never given you a reason not to listen to me. So where do we go from here? Let's talk about it. Right now, and this is crazy. This is actually pretty crazy. This is what I think is going to actually happen, okay? This is what I can see happening. There's a lot of scenarios, actually. There's a lot of scenarios. We have to see what happens. But for right now, this is a bounce, okay? We're bouncing. And I probably should have made this update a little bit earlier. But I already told you, TP1, 94, 93K. TP2, 80K. So you should have known already to take those profits. And you should have known that there was going to be a huge support right here. Because I told you that. For a buyer and an investor, time in the market is better than timing the market. But for a trader, timing the market always fucking wins. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep fucking winning. So right now, what I can see happening, and we got to look at this on a bigger scale, okay? If we're looking at it on a daily time frame and a 4-hour time frame, we're not going to get much out of that, okay? It's going to be a little bit confusing. But this is what I see happening, okay? I think we're going to make a wick on the monthly time frame. I think this bounce is going to continue, right? This is what's going to happen. We're going to continue up. We're going to at least hit 90K. Let's switch over to the weekly time frame. But then I think we're going to hit up around 93 to 94K. Right around this area right here. I think this is where we go. Just like we did all the way back here. I don't know if you've seen that video. Now remember, I made a video all the way back in March. I called this drop right here as well. I told you guys it's coming down. We dropped from, 94K all the way down to 79K within a week. I called that one spot on, okay? You can watch that video back in March when I called it coming down, dropping straight down out of hell. That was me again. I literally told you, I said it's going to come down to this area before coming right back up again. And what did it do? It came straight down, consolidated a little bit, and went straight up and made new all-time highs. I was the one who called that. You can go check the video if you don't believe me. It's still there. And now, I think we're going to do something very similar, okay? If you look at this on a bigger time frame, what does this look like? This looks like a left shoulder. This looks like a head. And now, it looks like we have to create a right shoulder. So that is the thesis. Thesis is that this is going to create a head and shoulders on the weekly and maybe on the monthly time frame. Now the question is, how are we going to get to that head and shoulders? Is it going to be straight up? Is it going to be consolidating? Is it going to come down one more time before going up? That's the question. How are we going to play this out? To me, this is what I think is going to happen, okay? This is what I think is going to happen. I think, and I could be wrong, of course. I'm not 100% accurate, but for the most part, I am. But this is what I think is happening. I think we're going to bounce up, kind of like we did over here back in March, right? We're going to bounce up to around 93, 94K. And after that, we're going to get rejected, okay? I'm thinking we get rejected. And then maybe we come back down and close around 80K. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. We get rejected from 93, 94K. We come back down and fully close around 80K for that. Maybe end the month this way. I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. We come back down, end the month at 80K. And then from there, next month, we start the right shoulder. And I'm not saying it's going to take 1 month, 2 months. I'm not sure how long it will take. To create this shoulder over here, it took 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 months to create the left shoulder. The right shoulder could take just as long. Do I think we're making a new all-time high? Fuck no. I think that's it. This year, that's it. There's no new all-time high coming in. I could be wrong, but it's not happening. It's just not. What we're going to do, and I call it like it is. It's so crazy how often I do this. I call it, and it's like I'm printing the charts myself, right? We're most likely going to come down, close the month around 80K, get rejected from 93, 94K, come down, close at 80K, maybe even spike down a little bit next month to create a low, and then start our way coming up, slowly coming up. It could be fast, though. It could be faster than 3 to 4 months. But my thing is, this wick is already forming on the monthly. We got to fill it in. If we don't fill it by the end of the month, the next month, I think for sure we fill this wick. And then it could take the month after that to start creating that right shoulder. And when it does create, this is what I think is going to happen. I think that once we close down here around 80K again, I think that we're going to come straight up. We're going to hit around 102 to 108K. And then that's it. That's the top. Maybe 106,800. Maybe this orange line right here is it. Maybe that's it, okay? I think we come up here after we close down here, create this right shoulder, and then that's it. It's GG's from there. We short the fuck out of it. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit bullish, but be careful. I think the best time to buy right now is when it closes back down around 80K. That'll be a perfect time. Put a stop loss right underneath a 74K. I'd say don't leverage too high. If it somehow spikes down here to 75K, I'm definitely going big on the long. Definitely going big on the long. 100% I'm going big on the long if it does that. But if it doesn't, I'm still going to get my entry, again, around 80K and put my stop loss around 73K. If it goes below 73K, we're going to see a lot more downside. It will go down to 55K guaranteed. If it goes below 73, we're going to 55K. No questions asked. But I don't think that's going to happen. My thing is, I think we're going to come back down either by the end of this month or next month. We're going to close around 80K, start our way coming back up, make that right shoulder. And this time, when it makes the right one, I think we're going to drop a whole lot faster than we did the first time on the left shoulder. I think it's going to be GG's, and it's going to come crashing, make its way to 80K, break that, crashing, all the way down to 50 to 55K. That's what's going to happen. I told you guys last time exactly what was going to happen. Pinpoint almost to the exact dollar, so exact 1,000. From 108K down to 80K, spot on. Call me Mr. Spot On, because this is what we do. This is why we live the beautiful life. That's why we're in Florida right now. This is what we do. Palm trees, beautiful water. This is what we do, guys. This is the life we live. And crypto makes all of this possible. Whether we go up or down, it doesn't matter. Just follow the charts. The charts never lie. I got you. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell somebody about this channel so we can keep fucking pushing, keep moving forward, and keep getting you closer to that life that you want. Let's fucking go. I love you.